you know, at this age we go day by day, right?
Sometimes hour by hour.
So, moment. I think, yeah, uh, we learn to be present by force.
It's true.
But pain, always I say, pain is the teacher and illness is a doctor. In 4 years, always I was, well, actually, not all my life, because my mother was in the same business. Always I was surrounded with pain. Uh, my mother was Catholic, fanatic Catholic. And she did healing and charity. She was in the church and working with mothers, single mothers. Okay, she dedicated many hours. And she pulled up. But always look pain around, but in the nucleus of the family or inside to us, always we was very rich in other things. Then you have any question?
Uh, no, not yet. I'm still just coming up to speed on my tightness.
Okay,
I'm just, you know,
all right.
it was quite a realization to discover how bad it had gotten.
Very
So,
good.
so I'm just really focused on trying to open things up.
Then the brain is the main worker here because the body is not completely independent of your brain. And the brain, through the nervous system, is who commands the rest of the body. And the use of the brain is from a different point of view. Is working automatically, feeling, which is part of the will, is very important tool for healing. Then ideas for people. It's important to use ideas in the moment you work out because the brain projects these ideas in form of vibration or in form of biochemical things you need for healing. Then something about tightness chemically is the muscles they are smaller. Then when the muscles they are smaller and the muscles become the ligaments and the ligament gets hooked in the joint, then it's a whole process for renew the cells because these cells they have the another source that was made different. Then thinking regenerate and make a new muscle, not fix what you have already. And the reason is because it's not a point. Really. Then there is one mentality in West medicines to fix. Let me fix a car. Yes, you can fix a house. But the human body is a different space. The human body can make new parts. Then why am I going to fix an old muscle when I can make a new? But that condition depends on your intelligence, depends on the information you have for making a new muscle. If the information you have is how to repair the muscle, like a West medicine try to repair a muscle, instead to say, well, let's change completely the approach and make a new muscle because it's possible, it's happening anyway every 7 months. You can go to see in physiology. It's a time for self-replacements in the body. It's a data. It's number. It's happening if you do whatever you do. Of course, you can spoil with diet, with stress, with bad life, you can spoil this process and make it very, very slow disappear, which is you go into degeneration instead to go to regeneration. In the case of here of the muscle, when we stretch, what happens is the muscles, they are uh, made from long fibers and short fibers, which is the molecular structure of the protein is basically fat and protein, sugar, and amino acid. That's what these muscles is. Then the muscles, they are each muscle is one laboratory of produce energy and accumulate energy, and at the same time produce energy for the whole rest of your body. Then the muscle system is not only a mechanical thing, produce energy and is part of the metabolic system. Because when you use muscles, you metabolize sugars and fat. And if you keep lifting weights, you grow, and you eat proteins, you grow the muscles, which is one of the things I recommend, and I can show you if you want. A simple weightlifting routine, because this is one of the idea or the approach for making new muscle. But for that, you need to have a new diet, supplement, and diet. Now, when you stretch the muscle, when you open the muscle, like when we are here in this exercise, stretching, in this, when I open the calf and the quad, they are part of the group of big muscles or long fibers muscle, which is more or less like in a car, the fourth and the fifth gear. Then the short muscle, because mostly people don't use it, and when after 50 we start to lose these ones, and they are the more important. They are the short fiber, but they are the strong one. And they are more close to the ligament and is the first and the second gear. Okay. It's what really gives you the impulse, and then like when you go running at hills, you use a lot of the short muscle. But when you running in the flat, you use the big muscle. Then what happened physically when I open the fiber and I stretch, the cells make space. Then this is called a link, which is a fluid. If the cells they are two together one to another and don't have this fluid, the cells get die because it's not very good oxygen can come in, cannot to dump the toxins and nutrients cannot come in. Then that's what stretching give life to the cells because make enough space between cells for this link, which is a fluid connect all the body, can keep the cells alive. Some doctors or some scientists call it the ocean of the cell. But what happens, you thirst the muscles, literally. You stress up the muscles. Then this stress activates the immunity system. The immunity system go try to repair that. And when they repair, they put blood between cells and put more cells. And that is how the muscle grows. And this means you don't stretch the muscle like a rubber. You add cells in the opening. You stimulate the immunity system coming to repair the damage, the stress, and the muscles grow and stretch. Depends which kind of workout. That's why always people ask me, which is the best workout? And I say, it's no one. It's the combination of three. It's aerobics, weightlifting, and yoga. Or swimming, weightlifting, but stretching cannot be replaced with weightlifting and aerobic. You need to do the three. Okay. Then this action, when I put all the weight on my toes, this happened the same thing with the bones. Then happen the same things with the joint. Then all the cells, they are under the command of the immunity system, which is the main organ is the liver for that. Then when I put all the weight on my toes, my bones react and gain with more density. And each time I do it, I can do it better because my bones are more strong. But at this point, I do it for keep my bones density because already I'm in the decade, in the August of my life, like you. Then now, many things we do is for a stop process. Then if we want to reverse and regenerate, we need to work on up. Left kidneys stretching arms. All right, and here is coming why we're working on the organ. Because who make the tissue, the bones tissue, the muscle tissues, the ligaments, they are the organs. The organs, they are divided in two, actually. The organs make blood, the first group, and the second group, the organs clean the blood, and the other organs. Then stretching legs, try to take all the way to the left. Breathe in, up, right kidneys, and I open liver, kidneys, and gallbladder and back. And I repeat this action, try to stretch the organ. Back. And back. Back. Something I discovered doing yoga when I was young is everybody was stretching, but nobody paid attention to stretch the organ. And for me, say, well, here is something missing. Nobody is working the intestines, the stomach, the liver, the spleen, the gallbladder, the heart, the lung, the brain. Why you don't put attention on that? Which is, if these ones, they are in good shape, the rest is not backwards. If you're going to improve your liver lifting weight, yes, you can do it. But it's not the same way you want to have a better liver doing a workout. Then, left hand, right ankle, up, right up. Switch. Breathe. Left. Back. Slowly down. Hands. Try to sit and stretch. Try to sit and stretch. And each time, try to go more lower and up and stretch. Always on toes. Up, back, down, sit, up. Then I believe one of the things can make us very intelligent is belief in repetition. The more we repeat one things, that in this case, this exercise, then I can hold my hand with the floor and I put weight, I go forward put more weight on arms, and then bending knees and stretching legs and back, and bending knees, stretching legs, bending knees, stretching legs, back, open legs, open legs, open legs, open legs, then putting more weight on hands and arms, and I open more legs, open more legs. Then between legs we have the adductor tendon, which is many tendons going to the feet. We have the pelvis muscle, we have the kegel muscle, and this for females is easy because they don't have testicles, but males we do, and can we have too many nerves and muscles there, so very small, it can be tight. Then the tightness in the scrotal or in the gluteus, pelvis, kegel muscle can affect intestines, prostate, bladder, ovaries, and produce stagnation. Poop gets stuck, pee gets stuck, period gets stuck. Then stay in this position, time, 1 minute, 50 seconds, 2 minutes, and start to stretch between legs. Back. Then keep it the feet closer and flat. I'm going with left hand in the front, open hands, and my face right on my hands, all the way to the right, up. Switch, breathe, in and out. Breathe. Then the squat. The squat is one of the master position, and we try to practice sit, breathe in, up, open legs. All the weight going on left. I adjust body straight. And hands 90-degree. Hands, toe, and finger. One leg straight completely, the other bent 90-degree. Upper right hand. Twist lumbars, stomach. Breathe in, breathe out. Relax, hands going, and I stretch shoulder in the front. Looking up, twist spine. Switch. Breathe in. Right. Back. Breathe. Deep. Up. Back. In. Up. Then, in order to regenerate muscle, we need like make a fire. We need oxygen, we need water, and we need nutrients. Close. Breathing deep and slow. We need oxygen for burning the sugar and burn the fat. Looking for a center. Make your toes equal. Gato con guantes no caza ratones. Hands open chest straight, all the way to the right. Hands in the left. Twist shoulders looking back. Spinal cord. Switch. Back. Left. Chest parallels to the wall. Back hands together and 90-degree to the floor. Taking feet. Hands up. Take hands. Stretching shoulders. Stretching the back leg. Pushing back by the front. Up. Breathe in. Switch. All the way to the right. Twist spinal. Switch. Breathe. Left. Front. Hands. Stretch. Arms. Hands up. Breathe in. Up. Going with hands and knees create one equal size square, and then start to work in pelvis rotation in back. Play with spinal cord, pelvis, neck. Be connected with your spinal. Try to massage your intestines, your stomach, liver, right, pancreas, left. Breathe in the cat, looking front, stretching stomach, open ribs. Exhale, open the back. Breathe in, stretching stomach. Breathe out, back. Breathe in, deep. Left hand, right, up, hands around, touching left. Yeah. Switch. Breathe. Left. Right. Back. Stretching arms, adrian, shoulders, squeeze stomach. Breathe in, bending arms, looking up. Back, rolling on knees. Knees, front. All the weight on knees. Okay, my teacher asked me, "It's hurt?" I said, "Yes." "Good, good, good." But stretching feet, hands in the back. Then slowly try to open. Slowly back. Only stretching right and slowly stretching both legs back, stretching toes. Switch. Right, back, stretch, back, up, squat, twist, back, switch, back. Right, take right heel, switch, left heel, back, front, up, front, up. Only repeat this one 100 times. Up. But when you go up, you lifting the torso with quads and abs.
It's different muscles, yeah, that I'm used to using.
Then again. The triangle between hands for protect tendons. Bending right, stretching left. Ubícame mejor la cámara si gustaría ver los lados. Stretching left. Switch. Stretching right, calf. Stretching both. Pushing backwards with arms. Bending knees, bending toes, parallel to the floor. No floor. Up. Forward. Breathe in. Back. Up. One step forward, flat foot. Upright. Stretching. Raise your legs, stretching legs. Switch. Right. Left. Back. Together. On elbows. On toes. Twist. to the left, twist to the right, center, twist to the right, twist to the left, center, underneath, stretch, sit. Hands in the back, breathe in, stretch and stern, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, forward on elbows, upward, in front, knee and forehead, breathe in, up, in front, open. This is the doggy, open, open, switch, left, breathe, in and forward, breathe in, up, back, in, open, on stop. Rolling on stomach, checking inflammation, pain. A theory when we do that is not feelings, if everything is okay. Then any feeling is because something is not. The stomach has too many nerves and it's designed for really call your attention if something is not right. Then inflammation and toxins usually is what we feel, and both they are connected. Then I try to reduce inflammation to move the fluids in the stomach, move the blood, stretching the organs, liver, gallbladder, pancreas, back, right and left, right side liver. Then the more painful organ there is the gallbladder when it's inflamed. The nerves, the liver don't have nerves. It's not something, it's not hurt. And the pancreas start to hurt when we have pancreatitis, which is inflammation in the body. The stretchy bladder working on colon, bladder, and ovaries. Forehead, stretching organs. I stretching heart, lungs, liver, and pancreas. All the way to the left, stretching left shoulder for protect the heart. Switch to the right, back. Open. Right foot going all up over the left foot, looking for the flat in the left side. Open the front, the growth of the leg, working the limbs. switch, breathe, in, back, away. Back. Hands beside your head, right knee going up, breathe in, up. Switch, breathe, in, left, in, up. Back. Up. We sit on left side, left sit bone going on the floor, and take right foot. Switch. Breathing in and out. Back. Stretch. I take the right foot and I'm going to put it on top of my quads with my ankle bones. I try to get the center of the muscle. And the idea is when we mash the muscle, or when we stretch it, or when we use it, the muscle releases electricity. Like in acupressure, in Chinese medicine, one of the things we do in massage is actually move the muscle so the muscles can get back electrolysis. That's why minerals, they're very important. And if the muscles is too tight and have too much toxins, they produce a stagnation and the electricity don't run. Then here, I will try to catch these foot. Nice outcome on two. But then I work in my right femur, the head with the pelvis socket, and I rotate. This is rotate her hips, and I go all the way, looking for a 90 degree or create one square, and adjust my bones, and looking for big element. The right posture straight, all the way to the right. Open chest, butt. Switch, breathe, all the way to the left. Open chest. And here, relax. The stretching have a formula, the mental formula, which is going in a step. Then the first is attention, connection. The second is breathing. And the third is relaxation. When I get down these three, stretch. But the stretching need to get done in the relaxation and oxygenate environment. Then from here, I will try to open more formats. Very good. And from here, I try to get the nearest square with elbows and legs. Then you're a carpenter. You know about squares. Then I push here for twist up, and then hands around to your lower back and increase the twist of the shoulder. Back. In this particular one is for stretch the short muscles. That's why it's difficult. Stretch the long muscles is easier because they are this one we use the most. Then, but here you are connected with your short muscles, but you need to be specific for this. Switch. Take it left. I go a little bit bending back for get more room for try to put bear my foot on my leg. Then rotation. This full rotation we don't do it daily of the femurs, and it's very important for lubricate because the big is one of the reasons why we use the knees, the shoulders, and the hips because they have a back.
They what?
A back. They have a
Oh,
back,
okay.
which is inside of the back is the amniotic fluid, which is the cars. They have the same system with grease to protect the joint. Then the knees, the ankle, the shoulder, everything. And these backs break for not moving, get dry. And the amniotic fluid is gone, and then is how we lose the joint. Then that's we can rebuild back. It's possible to rebuild back. Then back, 90 degrees. Working on posture. Just this, working on the posture, start to stretch the short muscle. All the way to the left. All the way to the right. Forward. Going forward, keep the left behind and open more between legs. Right elbow up, hands in the back, turn. Right. Usually, the majority we start to with the knees, like in the ferries and the forest. In the first joints, we start to feel it, and then if we don't do something to work on the core, usually then it's the shoulders, second, And if we don't work on the coast, then it's the hips. Then hips, right, left. Then we try to connect with how the head of the femur play with the socket of the pelvis and how much range of movement we have all the way to the right, left. Left, up, switch. I don't know, I remember a client in Spain, a rich woman, Jaime teaching yoga in his house, and we become friends. And one day I say to him, "So I said, you probably have too much chairs and sofas and bed. I said, how about if you can sit a little bit on the floor and do everything on the floor?" That was a week. The apartment was empty. He was super happy. Well, so great. I don't say anything anymore. Left, up, right. But he was super happy because he started to eat on the floor, work on the floor, sleep on the floor, have only a few things. He was very, very rich. And then his health started to actually improve a lot. But then that is the problem with comfort. And here in America is a culture. I call the Cadillac. The Cadillac car is the archetypic of the comfort that we got. And the bubble, but then, following the same principle, I try to create triangle there. Then, to play right with geometric figures help a lot. Like I use the line of the mat for aligns my knee. I call it a square. And at the same time, you room. That's create a specific vibration for me. My sensitivity tell me is more comfortable when my geometric lines they are in harmony with everything. I know when I am like that. It's not for me. It's not the same feeling. Then harmony and order, I think, produce more to chaos and with the positive of harmony left.
Disharmony.
Switch. Right. Forward. Back. Then one of my passion is neuroscience, something that drives me a lot. More for elder, because I have a lot of clients. And movements more after 70. They are very important for keeping the cognitive functions in the brain. There is a correlation between memory, attention, the capacity of thinking, create concept, understand. That's why all people slowly start to lose both, start to lose the cognitive capacity in the brain and the movements in the body. The more we can keep the body flexible, that's affected directly in the brain. Right. Yeah. Cool. Then in this one, I try to keep my elbow 90 degree. And the idea is I'm working on this particular exercise all my life. For me, always was one of the more difficult ones since I started because always I was stuck. And now I can put my elbows on the floor, but I'm working on that. But the work is beautiful. To be consistent and get have the aim and try to do it because I know all the consequences of my health to try to achieve this goal. Hopefully. And this is the master position, which is try to do these two sequences, we gain a lot. Then all the way to the right, try to loosen up pelvis and spinal. Left. And I try to open more going forward and spread more left. Many years ago, I don't know, a friend, he threw away things, and I saw two tapes. I don't know how he got it about the workout of New York Ballet. Wow! I took many exercises on that. Right. Then move ankle, move ankle. Try to stretch calf and quads back, and stretch and back, stretch and back, stretch and back on left. Then we try to stretch independently each leg. Right. Meditation time. Then breathing, and to practice conscious breathing is the master meditation. Then we need to control our mind for many reasons. Then meditation is a rehearsal, is a practice for mind control, then it's very difficult to control our emotions, but it's easy to control the body and control the mind using breathing. If we have control on the mind and on the body, using these two, we can control emotions. But without a physical strength, a physical control, and without control the mind, the emotions get completely out of control. Then breathing is the leash or is the way, Tao, to separate, observe, to create one observer, sensing, observe my mind, observe my emotions, and observe my body. Then this separation is the seed of the conscious. I try to become more conscious of myself through breathing. We take a deep breath, full open eyes. Thank you very much. Any questions? Comment?
With a lot of these shapes we're making, I feel a pain in the knee. That's where it seems to show up no matter what I do. These twisting, it always shows up here. Should I back off when I start?
Back off a little bit. Yeah,
That's what I thought.
yeah, let me work more
Okay.
on it. Which is a good information because obviously the ligaments they are weak, which is all these, which is this position will push the ligament, but the ligament can become stronger and healthier. Take a little time because it's part of the nervous system issue. That's why even we can cut it. Like the more common is the Achilles tendon or the ligaments they cut. More the knees, and this is the product, is twist. And it's something we don't use in the normal life. We try to avoid this. Like people, instead to twist the neck, for example, they twist the whole body. Because the ligaments they are short, not useful. And that happens in the people, many people that go here, not to go the range, the neck. And it's happening all the lateral. But see, that's why I put a lot of twist in the whole class, because this is what give back the intelligence to the ligament. Okay.